Hi, this is Venkat Kiritreddy Merede. This video is about Python assignment, about the evaluation of student. So, if we look at the code, first we have to define a evaluate assignment. This is a function. Now, initialize the score equal to 10, and we are going to ask if the students included their name, like name included equals to input. Did the student include their name? Yes or no? So if the name included is not equal to yes, that is they didn't include, we have to return 0. Return 0 if name was not included. That's what we wrote here. Similarly, ask if the assignment was late, like late function, late keyword equals to input of was the assignment late, yes or no. If the assignment was late, like if assignment equal to s, ask how late it was and deduct the points accordingly. Like we have to ask how late it was and then we have to deduct the points. Try late days equal to int of, we are using int because we are going in days like a number, so we are going to integer value. Input of how many days late was the assignment. So if late days are greater than 0, score equal to late days. Like deduct points based on the number of late days. Ex expect value error. Print invalid input for late days, assuming 0 days later. Like if we have to print invalid, if we enter 0, the value will be invalid input for late days. Now, we have to ask for correctness of the code and deduct points accordingly. Like try correctness equal to input of int of input out of 10 points. How would you evaluate the correctness of the code? So we are taking that, and if correctness is less than 0 or correctness greater than 10, print invalid input for correctness using 0 points. Correctness equals to 0. So the correctness should not be negative or the correctness should not be greater than 10. Score is equal to 10 minus corrections. Correctness. Expect value error. Print invalid input for correctness assuming 0. So if the correctness is equal to 0, we will expect value error. Now we will return the score, return the final score as an integer. So if you look at here, how does the function stop asking questions when the user failed and early conditions and return 0? So after asking if the student included their name, the program checks if the input is not yes, like here we have checked, and if it returns 0, which means the function stops executing and result is 0, like return 0. Similarly, if name is included, the program proceeds to next question whether the assignment was late. If the assignment was not late, the program continues to ask the question. So the next question is, how did you deal with the fact that input returns a string when you needed ints to compute the total score? When asked about number of days, I used int of how many days late was the assignment right here to ensure that the input is converted to an integer. If the user enters something that cannot be converted to an integer, a value error exception is caught and the code handles it by assuming 0 days later. Like, why should you return the score as an int rather than print? Returning the score as an integer allows you to work with the result in a more flexible and organized manner, while printing it within the function would limit your options and mix concerns. Okay, thank you so much.